Hi Pam, it's Ken with another attempted YouTube video. I thought we might look at applying some of the techniques to an actual song situation, because I know you don't get the opportunity to play in bands where they throw a solo at you. You're more interested in the sort of lounge piano. So I thought we'd look at the things we discussed before. Arpeggio into scale run. The other thing I wanted to look at today was an enclosure, which is used a lot in jazz, but it's also very, very common in classical music. And that is, instead of playing a target note directly, you approach it usually a full note above and a half note below. So in a jazz situation, if you were going to play an arpeggio on G minor 7th, instead of going, you could go. So what I want to do is look at Misty, which is in the key of E flat. So our 2-5-1 would be F minor 7, B flat 7, E major 7. One of the chords we want to run up the keyboard is E major 7. And if you look at E flat major 7, if you look at E flat major 7, remove the root, you're left with a G minor chord. So you could think in terms of G minor, play E flat in the root and just run up the keyboard. Okay. Fits nicely. But if we wanted to, we could include an enclosure at the end of the run. So if instead of playing just the G minor, we played the actual G minor 7, then we can treat that as the start of an enclosure to the E flat. So it would look like this. You following that? There's G minor 7. Now we're into the E flat, and then we repeat the so it's now for the A flat, you can just pick the identifiers. A flat major 7 has got a G natural as the major 7th and C as the 3rd. And you can just pick those out. Now they go. For the turnaround, what I thought would be interesting is to use the cycle of fifths. So if we were going to use the cycle of fifths, we know the 2 is F minor 7, so the 6 will be C, and leading into the C would be a G chord, which is the G minor. So we can actually play G minor 7, C7, F minor 7, B flat 7, which gets us back home. And if we use the techniques we've looked at, we can break up this G minor 7 chord in arpeggio style, and then do a scale run on the C7, break up the F minor, and come on the B flat chord. So it looks like this. This is a G minor 7. Here's the C7. Follow that. So this could also be the introduction of the song, starting on the G minor 7 as an arpeggio, C7, F. So. you get to the end, instead of going directly to the E flat, you could play the B chord, which has got E flat in it, and then E major 7, and then finishing on the There you go. Let me know what you think.